Hey YouTube, it's Cherise here, and I'm here to do a first impressions on one of the foundations that I recently hauled for the summer. So let's jump right in. My face is already cleansed and moisturized, so now we're going to jump into primer. I am going to use primer while testing out these foundations because I've been on a primer kick lately to see if it really does make a difference. And it does from what I'm noticing. So the primer I'm going to be going in with is one of my favorites from the drugstore, which is the Boots No. 7 Beautifully Matte Makeup Base. Oh, by the way, it's currently 4 p.m. on Saturday, June the 3rd. I'm going to take this into my fingertips, and I'm really going to work it in the areas where I get the most oily. I'm really going to rub it into my skin until it won't rub anymore, and then I'm going to go in and pat it in. Okay, and let's go up here, the brow area, and onto my large forehead. Alright, so that should be enough primer. I won't have this makeup on for long. I'm literally getting ready to go meet a potential dog. I'm going to adopt a dog this summer. My dad says that he thinks that it's time, and if my dad says that it's time, then I'm going with that. I was going to try and wait until next year just because I'm still trying to master this whole being a teacher thing, and I haven't done a full year of teaching yet. I just finished half a year because I just graduated in December. So, yeah. I was thinking maybe I should wait until next summer after I've actually completed my first year of teaching. But my dad was like, no, I think you should do it now. So I said, I will start looking. And literally yesterday, Friday, the last day of school, after the kids left, one of my coworkers, he recently adopted a dog from Coastal Pet Rescue based out of Savannah. And he was telling me like the process that they do is very thorough, and they really want to make sure that you're a good match with your animal. They just don't give away animals because even though there's so many animals that need a home, they want to make sure that you're the best fit for the animal. And I love the process. I love looking on the website. You have to fill out a whole questionnaire and everything. And then they're supposed to contact you within 24 hours. Well, they contacted me about 5 hours later, and I was talking on the phone with one of the ladies who volunteers there. This is a nonprofit organization. They do not get paid. And I was just telling her about my lifestyle and stuff, and then she realized that there was a dog that wasn't yet listed online that she thought would be perfect for me. And so I'm going to meet that dog tonight, actually. And she just texted me. Okay, so I was supposed to meet the dog at 7, but she said that she'll be able to meet me there by 7:30. So it's currently 4, so that means I have time to go get a chicken sandwich, y'all. I've been really wanting a chicken sandwich all day. But yeah, so I'm just getting ready to go meet a dog. So we are going to try out the shade. Since I'm not really doing too much today, let's actually, no. Let's try out the shade from The Ordinary in 3.2 Neutral. This is their coverage foundation. I picked up 3 shades. One is extremely too deep for my skin, but beautiful, so I'm going to use that as a mixer. And then I have the 3.2N and the 3.2R, which look like either one could work. But I'm going to go with neutral since I do not have red undertones. As you can see, I don't really have a red undertone at all. So let's hop right in. This product is a high coverage creamy foundation that softens undesirable hues. The directions are to shake before use, dispense a small amount into the palm or the back of your hand, smooth on, blend throughout the face, ideally outward from the midpoint of your face. So this is supposed to be a full coverage foundation. High coverage foundation formula, and this is 1 fluid ounce, and I'm in the shade 3.2N deep, I believe. So we're going to try this shade out today. I feel like I should add on another primer, but no, this is good. Sometimes I've learned that if I use a lot of primer, it really keeps my makeup on for a really long time. I've been loving to use a brush to blend out my foundation, so we're going to use this Sigma Flat Kabuki F80 brush. just because my favorite, more fluffy ones have been used, and I washed them right before making this video. Alright, so I feel like I've shaken this up enough. I'm gonna undo the top, and I'm gonna put it directly on my face. So that's what it looks like on that side of my face. That's 2 pumps. We're gonna take the brush and kind of dot it around. And I'm gonna go ahead and start to blend out these 2 pumps. And yeah, the coverage is real. Y'all see that? And this color match is real nice. It has a very minimal smell. It might just be my brush that smells. I don't think this foundation has a smell. It just might be my brush smelling clean, because this was a clean brush. Okay, as you can see, it blends into my skin pretty well. I'm gonna add a few more pumps. I just added 2 more on my forehead. I don't really need that much on my forehead, but I'm also going to make sure that everywhere else is blended well. Let me look at my smaller mirror. Oh wow, the coverage on this is quite natural looking. No wonder I was thinking I needed more coverage or more foundation. But wow, in person it looks like my skin. Ooh. It looks super natural on the skin. And this color is basically a perfect match for my skin tone. But I still will try out the 3.2R just so you guys can see what a red undertone foundation looks like on my skin, even though I don't have a red undertone. Wow, this looks really nice. I don't have very much underneath my eyes. I don't really have anything to cover under there. We're going for a super natural look today. And I'm just dabbing around the hairline and on the forehead to blend it in. You can see, wow, it's really nice. It is not matte. It's coming off like satiny on my skin. It has a skin-like finish. I'll give it that. I'm going to untie my headscarf that is holding down my edges. You can see a line of demarcation. Ugh. I'm just going to take the brush and dab over those areas. Trying not to disturb my edges too much. Moving my hair out of the way, which is just a wash and go puff. Y'all know my go-to hairstyle, literally. This and a low bun have been my go-tos. Oh, that's from the primer. I'm gonna add just a little bit more. Like half a pump around the hairline. Where my primer ends, this foundation is having some issues gliding over the edges of that. So I'm gonna add some more and work it into the edges and into those areas so it's not patchy. There we go. Y'all are seeing how that's starting to look now. And I am going over my edges a little bit just so that it blends into the color of my scalp nicely. And with whatever's left over, I go over my ears. This foundation feels like it does kind of set a little bit, but it still feels a little tacky. So I am going to set it. But I really like the color. I don't really want to change or alter the color of this foundation, because it goes with my skin so well. It's coming off a little ashy on camera, but I promise you in person, it is a perfect match. It's darker than my chest, a little bit darker than my chest, but a little bit lighter than the darkest parts of me. So that's what I like, something in the middle. Yeah, I really like this finish. It really does look like skin. All right, so far so good. I'm gonna go ahead and set it, and then the next video will be my review. This is my initial review right now. Initial review and demo, but I'll do a first impressions on it. The first time I wore it, how long did it last? We all know that I put it on at 4 p.m. I had a little bit of foundation on my finger that I'm currently blending under my eye. Because why the heck not? Oh, brush hair. But yeah, I really like the coverage on this. It looks so natural on the skin too. That's one thing that's like, wow. All right, time to set this, and I'm going to use my e.l.f. powder brush. It's my favorite brush to set my face. And let's use I don't want to do my trick for making your foundation last a really long time by using the Coty Airspun mixed with my black opal powder, because that makes any foundation long wearing on me. So I'm just going to set it with the LA Girl Pro High Definition Matte Pressed Powder in the shade Chestnut. I need to use these up anyway. Like all the powders, I've hit pan and all the powders like on the edge, so I just need to use these up. I'm just going to press this powder into the foundation. You notice I didn't go over my eyelids because I'm not planning to wear any eyeshadow this evening. I'm about to go get me a chicken sandwich. Like, you don't know how much I really just want a chicken sandwich right now. And I already know where I'm going to go. I'm going to go right down the street from where I live to Tailgaters. That's one of my new spots. Probably have a chicken sandwich, some fries, and a drink. And then be on my way to go meet this dog. Her name is Diamond. I've been told I can change her name though. But we just got to meet, see if we get along and all that. I'm really excited. I didn't think it would be so quick. The turnaround done. You can see the side that's set versus the side that isn't. Yeah, I should start. I really hate scraping powder off of the sides, but I don't like to waste product, so I'm trying to use up as much as I can. Working on my forehead. You notice I didn't really put a lot of foundation on my nose or under my eyes because that's honestly where I need the least amount of foundation. I really need it more on the sides of my face versus the center of my face. And you'll see this powder is like a perfect match to this foundation because the color is not really changing at all as I apply this powder on top. Which I'm loving because I didn't want to change the color because I really like the color. This is really annoying though. I'm like literally scraping the powder out. I will try out the Estee Lauder foundation tomorrow. There is a patch on my forehead though. Can you see right in the middle? I hate when my foundations do that. And I'm going to attribute it probably to the primer. The application of the primer probably wasn't super even. So now I'm seeing a little bit of unevenness in the coverage on my forehead. Yeah, that primer is a little tricky sometimes with certain foundations. And this foundation is super lightweight. With my thicker foundations, I can kind of get away with not doing a super even application of primer because they're thicker, so they can coat over my skin easier. But this one is very lightweight. It feels like you have nothing on your skin. And it is just beautiful. I'm loving it so far. We just need to see how long wearing it is. So my face is set. Yeah, you can definitely see the patchiness. You can see right here, right in the center, and right along the edges. I don't know really how to fix that right now. We're probably just gonna leave it as is. Like I said, I'm not really doing too much. Nobody should be paying attention to my forehead like that, I hope. So yeah, that is it for my initial impression. I think that it is lightweight. I think that the coverage is full, but in one of the most natural ways. I can actually still see on this side, probably because I didn't apply the foundation this side, like this side is fully covered, but this side I can still see a little bit of my imperfection shining through on my cheek, and I just think it's because there's literally less foundation on that side of my face. But I'm pretty sure this is a full coverage foundation, but it's not a heavy duty full coverage, which I'm really liking because it's the summertime where you don't really, or at least I don't really want to wear super duper heavy foundations for everyday wear. But so far, I'm really liking the way it looks and the way my skin looks with it on. Let me know what you guys think. What do you guys think about this shade? Again, in person, it matches perfectly, so please don't say, oh, it looks a little weird, gray, ashy, yellow. Well, my camera does that. My laptop does that to all of my foundations that I say match me perfectly. So yeah, that's my initial review on this. I'll come back with a video probably tonight on how long it lasted. It is now 4:15. So yeah, I'm just going to finish up my face, and I will see y'all in the next video. Bye, YouTube.